San Andreas.
Should we introduce ourselves this time?
No.
Alright.
They don't deserve to know.
That's not completely unnecessary.
We've introduced ourselves before, possibly even in other LPs.
Yeah.
So,
Well, not so much me in terms of other LPs, but everyone knows my voice by now.
Yes, Kermit the Frog has joined us this time for our LP.
You say that as if I'm going to make an accurate Kermit the Frog impression.
You are. Isn't that what you're doing right now?
No, I'm not.
Okay. Let me just for a second talk a little bit about what the hell is going on here right now. One of the things I absolutely hated about Vice City was in order to get 100% completion, you had to go through and do a stupid, retarded racing thing around a track inside the Hyman Memorial Stadium.
Hyman.
Yes. For some reason, they decided to bring back that, but they added in the benefit this time of Grand Theft Auto style driving in its modern format, which is you only need to drive carefully for the first 10 seconds, and then everybody smashes into each other, and then you can just sneak right by them. So anyway, 12 laps against 12 other racers, and that's needed for 100%. You gotta have a certain amount of driving skill to actually get in there, otherwise they turn you the fuck down. And there's also tracks later on for motorcycles and Sanchez's.
that's in
Stuff.
San Fierro, though.
Yeah. Alright, now that's the informative part of the video, so now we can go back to talking about trucks full of penises.
Alright.
Your favorite subject, aside from Full House.
And George Lopez.
And
Well,
Fresh
you know,
Prince.
yeah. I'm sorry, we just happen to do these a lot of time when I've got Nick and Night on in the background. And the at night part would be, you know, the trucks full of penises. With, you know, the Nick part being the shows. Shut up, Terrorvan.
You can say shut up before I say anything. That's rude.
There's one thing that's different about this race compared to the Vice City race, which is you can't repair your car in the middle of the race at all. So you kind of have to drive carefully, and as you can see, I'm spraying smoke.
The
Is it
race
just
is
one
easy
race?
enough.
Yeah.
Oh, that's nice.
You do one race and it counts as the percentage, and then you get some cars.
Yeah. Well, you only need to come in first place to, you know, obviously, once to win it. You get $10,000 or something.
And you get the monster truck, which is awesome.
And the race, or the race car that you have. The
Yeah.
racist. Black people.
You get your very own racists to sit in your house and call you names.
Sup, Uncle Phil?
Oh hey, you won.
Good job.
And you caught on fire, holy crap.
This car was about to explode.
So, see, we get the free race car, the monster truck. The monster truck, by the way, has no handbrake. Instead, it replaces it with four-wheel drive or front-wheel drive or something. So you can go up mountains and climb shit. Unless you can't
Obviously,
drive.
you can't.
Well,
It's possible to do it, just not if it's you playing.
Aren't there some monster
obvious.
truck... isn't there like another monster truck mission? Not another. Isn't there
Yeah.
a monster truck mission later in the game?
Yeah, it's
Once
like
you get
the
to
first
the
Mike
Badlands.
Torino. Oh my God.
Good job.
Yeah, it's... it's like the first Mike Torino mission, I think.
Well, you know what? Fuck Denise.
Spoiler
Anyway. She doesn't deserve a nice house. She deserves a house that's got an exploded husk of a monster truck outside of it.
I can't help but notice that you got a star for stealing a bike. If my childhood has shown me anything, it's that does not hold true.
I don't do
And for some
toys.
reason, they don't roof spray. You know, there's a mod to make all of the car washes in the game work. I should probably consider installing that and then see if they don't.
But that would
clean
make this
bikes
game
either.
more like that would make this more like Grand Theft Auto 4, and nobody wants that.
I guess you have a point.
So, are you just, are you...
Well, at this point, I'm trying to remember where the carrier is
Oh, okay.
for some
I thought
side
you were trying to
missions.
build bike skill.
Yeah, me too. Take
Although
a break
that is a
to
good
beat
idea.
some women. Another bike.
Just like the pizza delivery missions, but with bags of drugs. Isn't that right, Taravan? You still there?
Yeah, I'm right here.
Okay, you practicing your lifeguard duty skills? Is that what you're
Yeah.
doing?
Yep.
So, did you ask to take the practice dummy home or something? Let's deal with that. By the way, same package model that they use for the hidden packages in Grand Theft Auto 3, but who the hell cares about that?
I like how it's like spewing cocaine everywhere. You're a terrible courier.
Need to seal those packages
Yeah.
better.
Well, I think a real carrier probably wouldn't be using a bicycle.
It's more plausible to use the ice cream truck from Vice City.
Well, they replaced the ice cream truck design in this one, so it doesn't look like it's a set of breasts on top. There's like a hot dog sticking out of the middle, for some reason.
But hot dogs and ice cream go together.
I
I don't
think
know
I would
what
try
America
hot dog
they
flavored
think,
ice
but
cream.
they do.
If you can make hot dog flavored ice cream, I would buy it from you.
Trust me, I had an idea a long time ago to make bacon-flavored coffee, and if I ever figure out a way to make it so it doesn't give you a heart attack or taste absolutely disgusting, I guarantee you it will take the fuck off.
I might actually drink coffee if you manage to do that.
I would not. It sounds gross. What's wrong with you people?
Well, the egg-flavored coffee didn't work out so well, and it had a lot of cholesterol.
Now, pancake flavored coffee. That would be okay, and probably
You should just get
already
the the whole assortment of breakfast items.
all together, bacon, eggs, and
Yeah.
pancake in one coffee.
Then like
Anybody noticed
milk
that I-
flavored coffee too.
But I suck
See
at
something
driving
like
with a bike worse than in a car.
Don't you have like
Well, they can
almost half maximum bike skill now, though?
No, I don't think so.
No, CJ does, but Dr. Roosevelt doesn't.
Yeah, my bike fell apart when I was riding it one time away at school, and as I'm
Oh,
going
no,
down a
it's
very
the
steep
muscle.
hill.
Yeah, it's all the muscle that's doing that.
As I'm going down a very steep hill, the front tire just falls off. And then, because I didn't have any space in my car when I was going back home for the summer, I asked one of my friends if he would, take it with him in his car since he didn't have anything else that he needed to move. So, of course, he takes it with him, and then he throws it out on one of our other friends' lawns, and it sits there for 2 weeks in the rain and rusts. And now it's currently sitting in my parents' garage, 700 miles away.
I would like to say something about the music that's playing. This is Crazy E, a terrible rapper from San Antonio who can't get a record deal because every one of his songs is about how women don't like him, so he's gonna rape and kill all of them.
Oh my
Absolutely delightful.
God.
I smell a
Something
gold
about,
record coming on.
Something about Texas rappers. A while back, back at my old job, Papa John's, we had some guy come in at like middle of the night, like 10:30. Comes in, we give him some food, and he gives us a CD because he was like really an unsigned rapper. Trying to spread his image by giving a CD to some dudes at a Papa John's. Few weeks, fast forward a few weeks, my manager's looking at some magazine. That guy's in it.
So,
Is it a
did they throw out
prominent
the CD?
magazine?
I'm sorry?
Is it a prominent magazine?
I don't even know. He never actually got around to showing it to me before I quit.
Oh, okay.
That was probably something like, I don't know, Fister. Quarterly.
At my old job, which was research technician for clinical studies, we had this one guy coming in for like a weekend study, and he had this huge duffel bag full of these rat magazines that he had started with a friend. And so he was gonna give them out to everybody, all the other subjects and all the employees. But that's against the rules because you can't do advertising or soliciting. So they made him throw them all away. But I snuck one out, and I still have it.
Did you get it signed?
No, I did not.
You should treasure it.
It's got tons of interviews with rappers I've never heard of, like Legacy, the Tulsa-born
is it a good thing that
white female rapper.
Wow.
Well, let's see if I have anything here that's even vaguely rare, a collectible like that.
I don't think this is going to be a collectible.
Oh,
no,
you know it will.
no, I've got nothing.
And also, half of it is rappers, and the other half is amateur models posing with cars.
Oh, so it's Maxim.
Yeah, I guess so. It's Blackson.
If there was a ratio that was closer to 75% reviews of shitty music that tries to piss it off as being good, then I would say it's definitely Maxim. Closer to 80 or 85%, probably Blender.
You certainly know your porn mags, don't you, Dr. Roosevelt?
Well, they're really more of a softcore porn. Wannabe
And you read it for
magazine.
the articles, right?
No, we actually used to buy those all the time back in when I went to college, before I graduated. And then one day we all just sort of simultaneously realized that these magazines fucking suck. The dream was dead.
Hey, Terraband, do you have anything to add to this conversation? Any humorous limericks?
I don't know any limericks. I'm not an entertaining person.
Limericks.
I don't know. It's a word.
No, I was just sitting here thinking about how,
Why are you thinking? This is Dr. Roosevelt's Let's Play thread. You don't think, you talk.
Okay.
That's how I've gotten this far.
That's exactly
What were you thinking? Hey, look, your cycling skill is pretty good.
Yeah, it
I wanted to
is.
say, does anybody remember when rappers actually used to be gangsters instead of just talking about being gangsters?
50 Cent is
No,
a
but I'm
gangster
sure you
who got
don't either.
shot. Okay? You cannot call
Got
that
shot
not
9
gangster.
No, he only got shot 9 times or something. Real gangsters
Yeah,
get shot 10 times at least.
Like, you
Couple
mentioned
digits.
this guy here is singing about killing women and that. I'm pretty sure he probably got beat up by a woman at some point in time.
He probably got beaten up by a lot of women a lot of times. And if I were to put my psychology degree to any sort of use here, I would say most likely he wants to sleep with his mother. And she turned him down, because he wasn't signed.
So would you say a case of gender confusion?
No, but don't be surprised if you pick up the paper one day, Cherry Doom, and, on the front page is just Crazy E in women's clothes, and he's arrested, covered in blood, because he was out all night murdering hookers and his parents.
Well, if his parents were hookers, then that's a
Which,
lot.
honestly, 6 months ago, I would have said probably that's the same way that Oyster's going to go down.
Damn.
Although he seems to be improving at a remarkable rate. Oh shit, he was supposed to commentate with us. Jesus Christ, I can't believe we forgot.
He said after today.
Oh.
Remember?
That was yesterday.
No, today. He said today was the day she was leaving, so he said
Yeah,
after
maybe he was
today.
actually going to break into that song that was in the Goofy movie.
Oh god.
I'm pretty sure that would get you late.
Okay, we have to get Oyster to sing that. That is our new goal.
He's got to be drunk and high at the same time, though. Otherwise, it's just fucking worthless.
I don't see that being a problem.
Good. I don't know. He's been sober for most of those Mega Man videos.
What sort of country is this where oyster is sober?
I'm pretty sure breaking the song is not acceptable in most public areas right now.
I
Well,
remember
I don't
a
know
website
about
a
you,
while
but
back that proved that theory wrong.
I don't know about you, but I'm actually performing my part of the commentary here from inside my house. So this actually explains a lot if you're doing it from an internet cafe or something at 10:45 at night.
If I was doing commentary at an internet cafe at 10:45 at night, I think I would break into song just on principle, just to see what everybody else would say.
So,
Why can't you do that in Grand Theft Auto 4? It's so fucking unrealistic.
I don't know, the last time I talked with goons in a public place, I got a lot of stares.
That's why you never make that one fatal mistake that you just said. You know, goons
Go out
in
in
a
the
public
public.
place.
Well, it was university, so, I had to be there kind of thing.
Going outside is overrated.
Does being in first
Agreed.
person help for this, or are you just trying to make
No,
me sick?
I just wanted it to be challenging, and it made me ill. There's no consistency either, because the camera will randomly switch around however the game feels like it.
Keep on hopping, you'll make it someday.
Motivational poster for rabbits? Is that where you saw that?
I like how whenever he starts to go backwards on the bicycle down a ramp, it looks like he's being deep-throated the way that he arches his back up and everything. Or he's deep-throating something. The way that his back arches up and he just stiffens up. Oh boy. Fun fact, you can actually destroy the bicycles.
You can't?
You can set them on fire, you can explode them, they will not be destroyed.
Well, that makes sense. I mean, you can't really set a bicycle on fire.
Well, you can. Trust me. You really, really can.
Alright.
What if it's a wooden bicycle, like in that movie, A Kid in King Arthur's Court?
I sort of remember that movie.
I think that's the movie I'm thinking
It
of.
is. Or no, it's a movie. It exists.
Yeah, well, it's the one where, they show the scene of him and the princess, the daughter, they're driving around and, or they're riding around on a wooden bicycle, in the middle of the, shitty town of Camelot. Look, don't you people watch the movie Surfers on the Disney Channel 10 years ago? You should know this.
10
Why
years
would-
ago, I was
I don't-
7, so...
I don't recall that ever existing.
Why would that kid know how to make a bicycle?
Well, maybe the instructions were on his CD player. It's sort of like a modern version of what was that movie with that guy with the really perfect facial features and everything? Army of Darkness.
Army of Darkness,
Yeah.
where he had like the chemistry book in his trunk of his
Yeah,
car.
it's sort of like that, but everything was on the CD player.
Well, compared to the time it was set in, even if you made a really shitty bicycle, they would still be wildly impressed.
Sorry, what did you just say?
And Brest. No, the bicycle itself was made entirely out of wood, so it would have been incredibly heavy.
This is also true.
Good job. Another video well done.
Yeah, I had to punch her in the vagina first.